Good morning, grade 10s. Thank you all for being here this morning for our Student Recognition Assembly. Before we begin, I'm going to ask that we all do one quick thing, and that is we take our cell phones, we all have them, we're going to put them on silent and put them away in our pocket. All right, so no phones in our hands. Thank you so much. Well, welcome here to our Student Recognition Assembly. I want to take a moment before we begin to acknowledge the place that we're meeting today. For time immemorial, the first peoples of this area have been the caretakers of this land, and their lives, identities, and ways of being and knowing are tied to this very place that we're privileged to meet on. And it's with that understanding and honor that we acknowledge that we are on the traditional and unceded. Now, when I say unceded, what I mean is land that was never actually legally surrendered or given up. The territory of the Puyallup, Sumath, and Chilkoyak. By acknowledging this, we also acknowledge that this land remains under the traditional rights of our First Peoples, who have been the caretakers of this place. This year has been an incredible year at Graham. We started the year celebrating by raising money for Terry Fox. We all moved forward in a journey of truth and reconciliation together. We kicked off our first of our careers days, celebrated our holiday seasons, and as well as the many activities and things that all of you have brought to our school. So sports, music, clubs, theater, all the different things that you bring as students. You are and you have been incredible. And today we get to celebrate some, not all, but some of the accomplishments that you've been a part of this year at Graham. We will continue with our awards with the recognition of our scholarships and bursaries for our grade 12 students on June 2nd, and many of you will be back for our formal awards ceremony on June 3rd. But today what we're going to do is actually start with the recognition of our A honors. So what this is today's celebration will start with a recognition of students who have achieved A honors in the first 3 terms. Now you all know term 4 is still underway, so if you made it 3 terms, if you make it to your 4th term, you'll also be invited in the beginning of the year to our principal's reception, where we celebrate people who for all 4 terms achieved A honors in this school year. Achieving A honors in high school, it's no small feat. It reflects the hours of dedication, discipline, and drive to excel, not just once, but across every subject in every term. These students have challenged themselves academically, balanced school life with other responsibilities, and have remained committed to their personal growth. You have pushed past obstacles and proven what's possible with hard work. You should be proud not only of your grades, but of the habits and the focus and resilience that you've gained. When I call your name, I'm going to ask that you come to the stage, and we're going to have students come on either side. So if you're on this side of the theater, you'll see Abby down here at the bottom corner giving a wave. What I want you to do is just give your last name so we make sure that you get recognized. We've given you your pin. And on this side, the same thing. If you come down, we're going to give our last name to Miss Hancock over here, and then we're going to make our way onto the center of the stage. Now, our grade 10 class, you are the biggest class at GW Graham with the most students. So what I know is it's going to get really squishy on here, so we're going to have to make space for lots of people, all right? And what we'll do is as I call your names, we'll hold our applause until the very end when we've got everybody on the stage. We'll take a quick picture, and then we'll move on to the next section of our awards ceremony, all right? So starting with the recognition of A honors in the first 3 terms of this school year. Ibrahim Abdul Wahid, Lana Adamson, Aiden Alfred, Ben Armstrong, Delaney Armstrong, Emmy Bartel, Kelsey Bertram, Andre Brooks, August Catalfamo, Lily Cole, Morgan Cormick, Marcus Cowan, Willow Cuvillier, Vida Dabalos, Romeo Deitch, Hannah Doe, Lillian Dungett, Jocelyn Dick, Michelle Ecator, Deandra Elliott, Etta Ferrier, Sam Furtado, Ava Greenway, Ben Hall, Theodora Hart, Danica Haviland, Chelsea Harvalook, Nancy He, Carmen Herman, Simone Herman, Celia Hus-Kaksur, Sean Hill, Isla Hodge, Anise Janati, Quinn Johnson, McKinley Johnston, Jamie Jordan, Adnan Kadir, Isa Khan, Emma Kinnar, Anna Kirch, Anastasia Rose Cosmas, Oscar Labs, Emma Larson, Stella Lawrence, Mason Lowen, Alyssa Magawan, Chase Marchuk, Eve McElhose, Jay McKeown, Avery McLeod, Guyer Miatao, Ainsley Molnar, Grayson Moritzen, Holly Ray Murden, Caitlin Nye, Olivia Nicholson, Sienna Nurulin Hussain, Alexa Paquin, Isla Patrick, Kate Penner, Kiefer Penner, Frederick Petratus, Ilya Pourmakhtari, Michael Rabi, Lola Ramos Brelick, Artika Rezka, Samantha Runzer, Mia Shearer, Lisa Scheel, Alyssa Solomon, Emery Spielman, Anaya Syed, Alexander Ziggy, Sienna Truong, Taya Van Tongren, and Leah Vandenberg. And as the last of our A honor students make it to the stage, let's give everybody a big round of applause for their accomplishments this year. Now, up in the back corner, we've got Miss Clark. She's standing there with a phone, taking a picture. Everybody smile. Oh, we got Mr. Lawson running around still. All right, a quick photo here looking at Miss Clark. Awesome, grade 10s, you can take your seats.
Everybody got theirs? Good job, good job. You got your seat. Anybody else want to sit?
All right, grade 10s. I'm gonna call your attention up here as people are quietly making their way to their seats. quietening down, grade 10s, please. Thank you. Our next award we're going to recognize is our service awards. Now, in high school, service is more than just volunteering. It's stepping up when nobody asks, giving your time to improve the community around you, and recognizing that leadership often begins with quiet, consistent action. This morning, we honor students who have shown an unwavering commitment to serving others, whether through clubs, events, or through different community outreach. These students have made a difference, and not for recognition, but because they believe in the value of helping. You should be deeply proud of your impact. You are the heartbeat of our school community. And for the same as our A honors, when I call your name, I'm gonna ask that you come to the stage and students can enter from either side of the auditorium. I'll ask our audience that we hold our applause until all students have made it to the stage. For our grade 10 service award winners, Aiden Cousins, Aiden Parachoniak, Aiden Alfred, Aislinn Shantz, Alex Sigety, Alexa Paquin, Alyssa Magowin, Anaya Syed, Andre Brooks, Artika Rezka, Ben Armstrong. And audience, I'll ask we remain quiet while we're calling out the names. Brooke Anderson, Sienna Truong, Sienna Nurelin Hussain, Colton Fissette, Daphne Hoskins, Dean Elliott, Delaney Armstrong, Elias Wedler, Elijah Reed, Elijah Dodich, Ella Suarez, Emily Middleton, Emma Larson, Emmy Bartel, Etta Ferrier, Eve McElhose, Gabe Josephson, Grayson Moritzen, Guillermo Milatao, Harmon Carr, Heather Sapilek, Holly Ray Murden, Isla Hodge, Janessa Weeb, Jasmine Cooper, Caitlin Nyai, Katie Schmidtke, Kelsey Bertram, Liam Weisbrod, Lily Cole, Mallory Corrigan, Montaz Graywall, Mason Lowen, Nancy Heath, Nico Campanelli, Olivia Nicholson, Oscar Labs, Parker Mayo,
I want to just give a
Rihanna Dillon, Royce McCormick,
recognition
Sean Hill,
recognition to all the people that did good.
Sean Kolobong,
Yeah, bro, you still helped out.
Tanny Pham,
Through the community, bro. You've been good.
Theodora Hart,
I want you to have faith in yourself.
Willow Cuvillier,
Be the man your dad was made.
and Zayara Pleasance.
Good job, Tanny. Be the man you want to be.
Success honors.
Okay. Ask for the mic. Yo, Sean, ask for the mic. Ask for the mic and say something.
Mr. Abraham, can I pass this slide?
Double check your name, make sure it says service.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay.
My job says service.
All right, as I'm gonna ask the audience, give a big round of applause for our service award winners.
She didn't go up first. Why she didn't go first? She weird as hell. My sister.
All right, and we're gonna ask everybody take a quick look up to Miss Clark in the back corner. Big smiles.
She's right there. Stand up.
And I'll ask all of our service award winners, just check your pin, make sure it says service. I think they got a little mixed up there. Awesome, you can take your seats. I think, yeah, they were mixed in there were some A honors, I think, in there. They got it figured out. All right, as our service award winners are taking their seats, I'm gonna describe the next award that we're giving away today. And this one is a really important award here at Graham. I like to call this the Good Human Award, but it's actually our recognition of citizenship. Now, what is citizenship? In high school, this means being the kind of person that others can count on. It's showing respect. It's standing up for what's right and creating a school environment where everybody feels valued. The students receiving this award have demonstrated compassion, integrity, and responsibility. They don't just follow rules, they raise the bar for what it means to be a kind and engaged member of our school community. Citizenship winners, your character shines through your actions, and this morning we recognize that with immense pride. Once again, when I call your name, I'm gonna ask that you come to the stage, and you can enter from either side, and I'll ask audience that we hold our applause until the end. And one quick note for the audience, as we're calling out our names, can the audience remain quiet while students are coming to the front? For citizenship, Abalaziz Kano, Aiden Parach Oniak, Aiden Alfred, Aislinn Shantz, Alex Sigety, Alexa Paquin, Allison Funk, Alyssa McGowan, Anaya Syed, Andre Brooks, Anis Janati, Artika Rezka, August Catalfamo, Avery McLeod, Ben Armstrong, Ben Hall, Brooke Anderson, Charlie Zonta, Chase Turner, Sienna Truong, Sienna Nurellen Hussein, Cody Hagel, Colton Fissette, Connor Jordan, Dean Elliott, Elijah Dodich, Elijah Noski, Elijah Reed, Ella Suarez, Emma Kennard, Emmy Bartel, Eve McElhose, Grayson Moritzen, Guillermo Militao, Hannah Lauders, Heather Sapiliak, Holly Ray Murden, Isla Hodge, Janessa Weeb, Jasmine Cooper, Caitlin Nyai, Katie Schmidtke, Kiefer Penner, Kelsey Bertram, Cody Cripps, Liam Weisbrod, Leela Garretts, Lincoln Boyd, Michaela De La Cruz, Mallory Corrigan, Mantaz Graywall, Marcus Cowan, Marshall Moore, Mason Lowen, Nancy He, Natalie Johnston, Nicholas Papara, Olivia Nicholson, Quinton McMillan, Romeo Deach, Royce McCormick, Sean Hill, Sean Kolobong, Tanny Pham, Taya Ventongen, Theodora Hart, Willow Cuvillier, Wyatt Lasco, Yossi Morey, and Zachary Moncallan. I love the backpack. And as our final Citizenship Award winners come to the stage, I'm going to ask that we give a big round of applause. All right, and if everybody has their pin, we're going to squish in a little bit here. Squish, squish, squish. And look up to Miss Clark at the far back corner who's going to take a picture. Oh, we're still giving away pins. There we go. Looking at Miss Clark. Perfect. Citizenship winners, you can return to your seats. Thank you so much, grade 10s. Now, before we conclude our award ceremony today, I just want to say one quick message, and that is we do our best to recognize all of our students here for when we see acts of service and citizenship, but it's very possible that there are things that we miss. We get busy around here, and sometimes we don't see all of the incredible things that you guys do. And so if you are here today and you're feeling like, hey, I feel like I deserve that, I'm gonna ask that you come and see one of us or Mr. Holford later, and we're gonna make sure that you receive some recognition for the amazing things that you do around the school. Now with that, I want to conclude our ceremony, but remember, many of you will be back on the night of June 3rd for our formal award ceremony, where we recognize our winners for our Grizzly Award and the top student in each of our subject areas. So we look forward to seeing you all back at that event on June 3rd. I'm going to ask that when we exit the theater, we can utilize this exit here. For students in the top part of the auditorium, you can go out the back doors as well. And we're going to return to our period 1 classes. We have a few minutes left. We can gather all of our belongings. So you are dismissed. Go back to your period 1 class. Thank you so much.